Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. And as you can see, we've already started here. It's out of play for a goal kick. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I'm going to say the Uruguayan, Cavani. His willingness to put so much effort in.
He's going for goal! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
And we have our very first corner. Point-blank header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well seen, saw that coming. Cabo. Cavani. Sardes.
Hello, Bernardo.
And that interception was most necessary. Sardes.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Sardes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Johnston. And he whips it in. Goalkeeper's ball. He's tried one! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Here's the ball in. Robbie. He's a sharp little ball here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, good read. And that's been intercepted. Now it's Sardes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. And that's a goal kick. And that interception was most necessary. Chooses to go cross-field. Oh, good read.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Driving forward. He's looking to set free a runner. Showing good feet. He gets big! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
That's tidy. Looking for options for movement. Can he latch on to this? He's got to goal! He's got to be quick to recover this. Cabo. Some good work on the right flank here. He is through here. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Paulo Bernardo. Robbie. Moves out once more. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. That looks a decent ball. Sardais. Well seen, saw that coming. Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Sending in numbers sharp and uncompromising. And that's not going to reach.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Sardais. And that interception was most necessary.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's very neat. Fabra. Interesting ball. That looks a good ball through. He's got away. Robbie.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
And he's managed to get rid. Aims beyond the defence. That's a nicely measured pass. And the whistle goes for half-time. I mean, it's been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Cambio en el Celtic. Número 10. Entrará al campo.
That's the start of another 45 minutes. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Celtic different to some extent this half. Details of the changes. And he's had a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Johnston.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Johnston. This is Sardes. He's through here. That has not gone well. Looks to go up and over.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Shalai. Zardes. Fiddles it through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
There's the cross.
This is the time you need that pace.
Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Paulo Bernardo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Paulo Bernardo. That has ended up in no man's land.
La cantidad
Good
de
spot, he's
espectadores
seen
de
the
este
run.
partido fue de 61.052.
And it's hoisted clear. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shalai. Oh, good read. Boca Juniors needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Shalai powering forward here. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Shalai is in a really good position out wide. It's out for a goal kick.
Cambio en el Celtic. Número 28.
So, time for
Número
changes
9.
on both sides,
Número
actually.
21. Número 2. Entran número 81. Número
That's a
99.
foul. Free kick's been given.
Número 11. Número 12.
Kabul.
va a realizar un cambio.
That's been intercepted. Shalai. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lima. Kabul.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And he's managed to get... Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
He's played him through. He has found a way through. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, good stop, it had to be. And he's gone backward here. And the shot! And that certainly packed a punch. It's a goal kick. Lima. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the counter is on. He's shifting through the gears here. Referee has just said play on.
Boca Juniors showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now. That was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Kabul threads one in. Oh, and he's through the middle. And a header! And in again. He's scored!
Well, if ever there was a perfect time to score, I think we just witnessed it.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Gol de Boca Juniors, convertido en el minuto 82. Número
Boca
4.
Juniors get themselves into the lead.
Well, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
He's found a way through. Climbs up big. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well seen, saw that coming. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He's picked his way through. Gets his pass away. A communication breakdown there, it seems. Cleared without complication.
Cambio.
Shapes to shoot. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, such a clever touch. Over it comes. And there goes the final whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Celtic could still be playing, Peter, and probably still be trying to score. It might just be causing some edginess to the camp.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here. Points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates. But regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And so a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling, no matter who is playing at Wembley. Wembley Stadium, connected by EE. We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I'm going to say the Uruguayan Cavani. His willingness to put so much effort in is why he scores so many goals. And that also translates to his defensive work, in pressing, chasing and tackling. It's all there from him.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. No, he's not getting past him there. Kabul. And it's Perez. The most accurate pass. And it's Cavani. Loose pass, and they could be in. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Oh, good read. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. He's got away. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Kabul.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Shalai aims beyond the defence. He's in plenty of space here. And the finish! And he can clear it away.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Enzo Perez. And it's Cavani. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Nicely weighted ball. That looks a good ball through. He's found a way through. Speculative strike. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Well seen. Saw that coming. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Enzo Perez. Fabra. Gets a good foot in there. That's been intercepted. And here's Cavani. Looking for the run. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's there to belt it away. Foot in. Cabo. Interesting ball. Shalai. And it's Cavani. Fiddles it through. That's a nicely measured pass. He gets big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Now that looks a decent ball. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Shalai.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cabo. And it's Perez. Great defending, strong and determined. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Shalai. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. He's tried one! Oh, that was close. Now it's Shalai. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Cabo.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
That pass isn't the best. Driving forward.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He is through here. Steep. Real chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Fabra. Oh, such a clever touch. And that interception was most necessary. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end to end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this. And I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
Celtic head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Looking for the run. He's had a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Celtic do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in...
Has a look and has a go. Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's the throw. Cabal to Perez, and that's been intercepted. Can he get it through?
This is what good chemistry is all about.
The referee has given a corner. Boca Juniors have their third corner. Header! He will be livid with himself. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Well seen, saw that coming. Oh, good read. Cabal. Good spot, he's seen the run. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Just lacking in accuracy. Well, that is one way to stop him.
The attendance for this match was 96,847.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's had it taken off him. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Played back in. In with the challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Celtic do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Cabal. Looking for options for movement. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Well seen, saw that coming. Now who's going to be first to this? Great work on the overlap. And they can counter here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cabal. Chooses to go cross-field. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's been intercepted. Now it's Shalai. The score approach does pay off here, and the counter is on. And that interception was most necessary. Now it's Cavani. That is a great pick out. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Stood up well to him there. A real chance if he can get through. He's a sharp little ball here. He's played him through. Lima, chance here to counter. Now it's Shalai. Cabo. Well, they could break here. Celtic really will have to throw everything at this now. Looking to set free a runner.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Substitution for Boca Juniors. Number
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Cavani. Number 7.
Lima.
Number 9. Coming on the field.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
24. Nothing.
That's to play it back.
Substitutions
Well,
taking
both
place.
sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And here's the chance to counter. Played through for the wide man.
There will be 1 minute added
It's
time.
a stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
What are your thoughts on today's game?